Alrighty, ladies and gents, welcome to another arm wrestling video. Today we're going to be talking about Lachlan Adair and Sandris Sedis. These guys have, of course, been earmarked to face each other now in East vs. West 3, the promotion put on by none other than Engin Terzi, which has been, let's be honest, a freaking amazing production so far. In terms of the caliber of matches that event is producing, Engin Terzi is delivering in spades. So Engin Terzi, as he drips feeds these matches out for Engin's East vs. West 3, I'm very personally excited by this one. Lachlan Adair v Sandris Sedis is a long-time rivalry. These guys have they've met each other. They've never pulled each other in a competitive sense, but there's always been chatter. There's always been the desire for these two to compare arm wrestling ability. Sandris Sedis, of course, is the current European super heavyweight champion. Lachlan Adair is, of course, the current Australian overalls champion. If we look at their most recent matches, of course, Sandris Sedis, we just saw him in East vs. West 2. He defeated Chance Shaw 3-0. And Lachlan Adair's most recent match was against Todd Hutchins, where Todd Hutchins defeated him 3-0. So it's interesting. I mean, if we talk about the styles of these two guys, it's interesting, isn't it? I think Sandris Sedis is a little bit taller. He has more diversity in his game. He can pull outside, he can pull inside. If we have a look at the footage of him versus Chance, actually right here, you can see round one against Chance, he decided that he was willing to come forward. He wanted to press, he came forward, backfired, he almost lost the round. Chance elbow fouled, they got the restart, and then from there, Sandris Sedis took control. Up high. Lachlan Adair, very much an inside puller, dominant hand and wrist, really loves the finger containment, drags people down. Someone brave enough to go into the hook with Todd Hutchins. If we actually have a look at his footage right here, you'll see that Lachlan just went in. He just went in with Todd, which is turned out to be a bad day for him, but it shows you the style of arm wrestler that Lachlan is. That he just was going in with Todd. There was no mucking around. So this match here, Sandris Sedis, Lachlan Adair, interesting match. Honestly, I think it's a 50-50 match. I'm not going to lean either way particularly. Obviously, I'm cheering for Lachlan being another Australian myself, but it is fair to say that I think this match is a genuine 50-50 match. Sandris Sedis will have that home ground advantage. He's not going to have to travel as far. Hopefully, Lachlan gets over there considerably early just to adjust to the time zone of Turkey. But Lachlan Adair and Sandris Sedis, in terms of their style, their background of training, obviously, Latvian training for Sandris, which produces results. Jānis Amelins, Coach Ray, led that charge in terms of setting the path for Latvian arm wrestling. And they've produced many world champions out of Latvia. And then you got Lachlan. Now, Lachlan comes from the background of strength in largely a powerlifting sense. He found arm wrestling about 5 years ago. And interestingly, he fumbled his way through, just kind of did his own thing, applying his own rules. And then he actually met Jānis, and he actually became one of Jānis' students from 2018 for about a year to a year and a half. So a lot of the Latvian style of arm wrestling training has been imparted onto Lachlan. And subsequently, a lot of his methodology has been similar. He evolved about a year ago. He started taking control of his own direction once again, and no doubt it's slightly different. I know right now he's in a season after having a defeat to Todd Hutchins where Lachlan Adair's really thinking about increasing some of the components that Todd had dominant over him, which is, let's talk about connective tissue and elbows and joint integrity. Lachlan Adair, in a muscular sense, very strong. His bicep strength, his wrist flexion strength, they're really right at the pointy end of the sport. But it's that, as Todd highlighted, it's the connective tissue that was necessarily lacking. So Sandris Sedis, probably if you had to say, what advantages does he have? He has experience. He has experience and he has just competition time. He's had more competition time than Lachlan. Especially under those rules and those conditions, he's just got more experience. He's just, like I said, he's the current European champion. He just beat Chance Shaw. He lives in that European region of the world, and subsequently he's got lots of access to many elite arm wrestlers. Lachlan Adair on the other side of the world, or down under, doesn't have the access. Has access to plenty of arm wrestlers, but not plenty of elite arm wrestlers. So Lachlan Adair finding it more difficult to get that genuine experience on the table under the ready-go condition. That said, it's given Lachlan Adair the time to work on strength, and it's given him the time to just simply get strong. And if you look at Lachlan, he clearly has a propensity to be a very strong human. Genetically, he's just kind of that way, isn't he? He's just one of those massive freaks of a dude. So anyway, guys, this one I'm really excited for. Lachlan Adair, well done, man. Congratulations on getting that invite to the East vs. West. I can't wait to watch it. I'll either be there myself or commentating it, one or the other. And, Sandris, well done as well. Good luck with it. I think it's going to be a good match. I'm obviously going for Lachlan, but respect either way. All right, guys, let me know what you think about this match. Lachlan Adair Sandris Sedis. It's coming up, East vs. West 3, the Engin Terzi promotion. Kicking goals once again. All right, guys. See ya.
Yes, that's a man!